On this channel, I like to help you get the best out of your equipment. And around 3 years ago now, when DJI launched the DJI Mini 3 Pro and the original RC screen controller, I figured out a way and posted a review on how you can actually upload your photos directly to Facebook using that controller. However, we are of course 3 years on, and I've seen a couple of videos recently posted by some channels that I subscribe to, showing how you can actually view YouTube on your RC screen controller. However, I'm going to go one step further, because not only am I going to show you how you can use YouTube and watch YouTube on your RC2 controller, I'm going to show you how you can actually use this controller to not only view YouTube, but to use it to upload your videos that you have created using your DJI drone and one of these controllers, and actually upload it to your YouTube channel and publish it without the need for any computer or any mobile phone. So let's get into it. Now, I'm not really the type of person to backtrack, and I will stand by my belief that using this, the DJI RC N2 or N1 or N3 with a high-end up-to-date modern mobile phone, overall I think is the better option. However, when DJI did upgrade that DJI RC to the DJI RC2, it was massively improved. It had so much more processing power, a better resolution, and overall it is just so much of a better product. However, of course, it does still have its limitations, because naturally it's not easy to just quickly upload to social media like it would be if we was using this controller and of course a mobile phone. So let's jump right into it then, and first of all, before we begin, we of course need some footage, so I'm going to pop out with the DJI Mini 4 Pro because it's quite windy at the moment. So the DJI Mini 4 Pro, as we already know, is about the best mini drone in the wind, period. Now, to get some footage to upload to YouTube is use the DJI Mini 4 Pro's Master Shots feature. Master Shots are a combination of quick shots that the drone determines all by itself, and it's fantastic for getting some quick cinematic footage without you having to lift a finger other than start the master shot. But of course, as I've already mentioned, it is quite windy and we are right up at the limit of what we should be flying with the DJI Mini 4 Pro. So it's always good before you do begin the flight just to check some weather conditions. Now, an app I featured heavily on my channel is an app called Drone Companion. It's not a sponsored video, I've just found it incredibly good. And as you can see by looking at the flying conditions assessment, we are just within limits. Now, of course, Drone Companion gives us the wind speeds at the ground, it gives us the wind speeds at altitude, and it also gives us the gusts. However, if we go to Air Data UAV, which of course is a fantastic product, and I use Air Data UAV myself, if I'd actually looked at the forecast and was flying by the forecast on Air Data UAV, I would most certainly not have put my DJI Mini 4 Pro up in the air, because the parameters that it's given us are showing nearly 50 mph gusts. Drone Companion's data seems to be quite a bit less than that, and if we want to validate it by using a really good weather app for wind, as you can see by opening up Wind Finder, when we look at the wind speeds right here, they are more aligned with Drone Companion, and as you can see, the DJI Mini 4 Pro, whilst it is up in the air and it obviously is battling the winds, it is doing it quite comfortably, thus meaning that the conditions we got from Drone Companion were actually more reliable. So if you want to check out Drone Companion for yourself, I will leave a link in the video description where you get a 24-hour free, no obligation trial to check it out for yourself. But now that master shot has been completed and we've got our footage to work with, all I'm going to do now is, still connected to the drone, I'm just going to download it directly to my DJI RC2 by using the album function right here. After a couple of minutes, that's going to be on our controller, ready for us to share on YouTube. Now what we need to do is we need to go back to the main home screen on our DJI RC2, and then what we're going to do is hit Profile and then DJI Store. Now, once we go to the DJI Store, we're going to be a little bit sneaky, because what we're going to do is scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page where you can see these social media links. We're going to go ahead and hit YouTube, and as you can see, it's going to load up the YouTube DJI page. Okay, but what we're going to do is just hit this button right here, and we're going to actually sign into our account. Once we've signed into our account, obviously I've sped this up because you don't need to see my email address and password, we can even navigate to our own YouTube page. Okay, or indeed we can just scroll through YouTube and watch videos to your heart's content if you'd so wish. But because this is a video for how to upload your videos to YouTube using the controller, we better show you exactly that. So what I'm going to do is just hit this button right here, and then we're going to hit the name of our channel. So of course mine is GAVINHR. Once we have gone to that menu, you can see manage videos. Now what that's going to do is take us to our YouTube studio, where all we then need to do is tap the plus at the top of the screen and click upload video. And then as you can see, it gives us the option to upload our media content. So all we're going to do is tap that, and because it's in the recent files, as you can see, we've got our screen recording, which is obviously what I've been using to bring you this video, or we've got our actual master shot file. And just to make sure that is the right one, if we just tap this button right here, as you can see, that opens up and it starts playing our master shots. So now that's confirmed that is the right one, we're just going to hit that back button, select that file, and now as you can see, that's going to start uploading that master shot to our YouTube channel. Then once you've uploaded it, or whilst we're in the process of uploading it, I'm going to call it DJI RC2 test. We can go ahead, and if we wanted to add a description, we can do. If you want to go for the full motions, 10 monetization, on or off, we can. Basically, it's a full YouTube studio experience on your DJI RC2 controller. How cool is that? And once it's finished uploading and finished processing, as you can see, the end result is we can go ahead and literally change that from unlisted or from private to public, and that would be live on your YouTube channel. How cool is that? Now, of course, it goes without saying that to be able to do this, you need to have your RC2 connected to your Wi-Fi if you are at home or a friend's house, or indeed, I'm sure you know how to do this already. You can just hotspot from your mobile phone to create an internet connection for your DJI RC2, just like you do when you're on location to get the up-to-date maps or check for any firmware or app updates. Now, as long as you've got that connection, you can do exactly what I've shown you in this video. How absolutely awesome is that? And I just think that just saves a huge step. You don't need to mess about with the quick transfer or anything like that. The ability to actually not only view YouTube, but upload your own content that you've just filmed directly to your audience without messing about with a mobile phone or a PC or anything like that, for me is absolutely epic. So please do let me know in the comment section below. Now, this is a feature that you know about, whether it's something you're going to do or even try, and if you have, please do leave a link to the video that you've uploaded using this method in my comment section. I'd love to be able to see what you create. So that wraps up this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you found this video useful, please do give it a big thumbs up. It tells the YouTube algorithm more people just like you might want to watch my content. Subscribe if you're awesome, and until next time, thank you very much for watching. See you again soon.